I almost forgot to bring in the YouTube people. So they've missed the whole joke. Oh, that's okay. I would have gotten dinged on, I would have gotten dinged for playing something that belongs to somebody else. That was the Star Trek Generations movie sort of main suite, which I love, but every time I tried to use it for my TNG mod, I always get dinged on YouTube for it. This Paramount is aggressive as all hell. Hello, Otto. Welcome to the stream. Transform lambs? Yes, it would be. Transforming lambs just to be able to fly all over the place. That would give us Aerofighter code as well. That would work out beautifully. Just got a Scorpion and Goliath for my Tavians on tabletop. Nice. Scrub tube forgotten as it should be. Maybe someday if YouTube becomes too much of a problem, we'll stop using it. I mean, they have been kind of trash lately, like more than usual. But it still works as a site to just sort of hold the archive of what we've been doing on Twitch. Maybe someday we'll return to doing just normal content that's YouTube only, but I gotta say, I kind of prefer just being able to chat with you people, hang out, have a good time. Seems more intimate and personal. Although I do understand that not everybody can make a schedule for a live broadcast. That's fine. Oh good, I'm not going to be trapped here on this little island. Although if we did get trapped on this island, would they turn this into a survival game? And if so, who dies first? Thank God. What do you mean, thank God, back to 3062? Oh, wow. Wow, I am hurt here, sir. Maybe I should just start playing Starfleet Command for the rest of the stream. Oh, I love that game. This game was a lot of fun. We kind of played it out, but we knew how to make it work. Sprogue would die first? Sprogue isn't currently on this land, so you've got K-Ogre, Rekgar, Bubba, Talik, and Mr. Moonmoon, although I suppose Sprogue could be our main company commander. Hey, you guys keep dissing it by calling Pulsar the best Star Trek game ever. It's not. Starfleet Command absolutely is. Don't need to tell me twice. Like Star Trek, but not Starfleet? Ooh, cruel. Even more cruel. 3062 is a great game and even greater time period. Oh. The poor, sad, lost fate of my Starfleet Command content. Ye shall not be missed, it would appear. Sprogue is our version of Darius. I didn't realize Sprogue was out to try and kill me that much. But yeah. I suppose to a certain extent Sprogue is. Although Sprogue has currently taken over the Discord, so there is that. Sprogue, I hope that you still have that original banner file, because if I have to search for that, I'm going to kill you. Hello, Greybeard. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. You missed all the Starfleet Command shenanigans. I could still bring it up. I mean, it's pretty quick. Although the Enterprise is currently in terrible, terrible condition. Like, you could kind of see it from the image that we had before, but like, it was at like 50% BPV, which we took a bit of a pounding. Hopefully not, because then what will happen to all of you? Sprogue will make you all become clanners, and nobody wants that. I'm there. Well, I suppose some of you would love to dress as, 80s hair metal bands, but not everybody can pull that look. Let's get down to it. I ripped the file off your Patreon? Oh, okay, that's good. As long as you can get my original banner back, I will not be too put out. Not that I really have much in the Patreon. Although I do appreciate the people who donate to it. It's like subscribing in a different way. It's always cool. And it makes it easier to try and make time away from work and say, hey, I really do have to go now. I've put in my hours, and now I need to leave. Instead of working additional hours. For more things. Does Clan Ghostberg come in? Nope, it's Clan Cloud Cobra is the way he does it. By the way, has anybody noticed the Easter egg on the MechHQ thumbnail yet? It's not very, subtle of an Easter egg, but it is there. Sprogue should probably have recognized it by now, but I'm wondering if anybody else has noticed. Or ice aliens. Oh, that's one way to do it. Oh, this battle is actually going to really demonstrate which one's slower. The Hunchbacky or the Hunchback. Moving to position. Because the one is one sprint a little bit less quick. That'll do for now. Although the one also has a better rate of flyer, as he can continue to blast at everybody all the time. So as I can get a Ghost Bear, Female Elemental on Polar Bear in a la Rumple Mins. That's a story that I'm not sure I have ever seen, nor am I interested. Cosmic Cobra. You mean the giant cobra? Have you seriously not noticed? I thought we just didn't have an actual company symbol. We don't have an actual company symbol. That's actually a bit of a problem. I am no artiste, so we just sort of make do. Alright, now that we've got everybody up, we can immediately initiate contact and kill everything. I'm hoping for 4 units and 1 ejection. I doubt that it's going to happen, but a man can dream. If we put in enough firepower, we might be able to pull it off. I thought you had someone making one. Lorendale has mentioned he might make one for our Bubba's Boyz campaign, but no, not for the Mech HQ one. Okay, what do we got? 45 or 40 tons, so even less of a worry. And a 95-ton vehicle. Okay, so we ran into a demolisher. That's gonna be fun. Hopefully we can kill him before he can kill us. Yeah. I don't want to be seen by you, but it might actually be the safest thing to just rush out in the middle of combat immediately, just to get that tank to spotted. Because if it is a demolisher, then we can hang back a little bit and use our ERPPC advantage. And we've got no mech. I'm not sure that taking a quarter of the thumbnails an Easter egg. I suppose there is that.
What do you want?
So all reliable, up nice and high. We gotta modify all reliable. He needs to be changed.
Good to go.
Because if we get him changed properly, we'll have some good weapon systems on him. What is the image? Oh, that's interesting. That's about all I've got for that one. That's interesting. If a bit much. Alright, where is Moonman? Stuck where he is. Okay, that's fine. And then Talik. We'll get you on for it as well. Talik always sounds like the world is about to end, which I suppose is somewhat apropos for the current situation, but come on. Have a little bit of enthusiasm. Oh, it's a 95-ton artillery vehicle. Interesting. He missed, which, you know, is a bit helpful, but still, that's somewhat concerning. It means I need to jump him, and jump him quick. I can see the mech, but I can't see the tank. So getting eyes on the tank is going to be a fascinating lesson. Give me that. And that. See what sort of mech we're dealing with here. Oh, we got multiple mechs. Got a Vindicator and a Blackjack 3. So the twin PPC Blackjack. Both of them are actually pretty good. So let's just blow your arm off so that you can't actually hurt anybody. Because once he loses his right shoulder, he's got nothing. This video, far too graphic and violence for you to actually see. We had to censor it. Arm actuator destroyed is a good way to start. And the Blackjack. Oh, there's another Blackjack. With X-Pulse lasers, I'm assuming, because I don't think there's hyper lasers in this mod. So we can kind of use that to our advantage, I suppose. Not sure what advantage. Oh no, they're binary lasers. Okay, they're even worse.
What do you want?
Not as in, like, dangerous to us, just terrible, terrible pieces of equipment. And how bad is your arm right now? Somehow you broke his actuator. Oh no, you broke a leg actuator. I gotcha. Alright, I'll rush in for you. Take aim. Double tap. And another penetrating hit. When that Vindicator moves, it's going to basically make this all for naught. Twin PPCs! Oh, nailed both in the Royal Ostrock. Just immediately, burning through all of our evasion. Hello, Sean. Welcome to the stream. Wanted a stream start with Spro going stand 2. See, I wanted to do that. I really did. And I was planning on setting it up. Except I got out of work late. One of our machinists developed a problem that I had to resolve for him. But I wanted to bug Sprog and have him basically say that, and I was gonna do that and play the recording when it first started up. But time just did not end up working out for us. But yeah, next year maybe.
Good to go.
Alright, we're just gonna hover on there. I've never been good with April Fools anyway. And another PPC towards old reliable. Luckily for us, not able to connect, so we do have the high ground advantage. So we've got a 40-tonner right on top of us, and then we've got whatever this 95-ton tank is with this artillery piece, which I would very much like to kill before he can actually, you know, shoot at me. Okay, shift right on there. I can burn you out hard, and I can also hurt you. Do I fear the twin binary laser more, or do I fear... Kind of want to remove the Vindicator because I got it started. 2, 3, and... Okay, so that was not good. But Annihilator 1E with 6 snub-nosed PPCs. Nice. Now that's going to be fun. Oh, it's a Clint. It's a twin PPC Clint? What? Playing on Hades Room mod. Ow. We got nailed by that one.
I don't like how this is going.
Oh, it's Long Tom, apparently.
Heavy fire. Took a heavy hit there.
So we got nailed directly by a Long Tom. Obviously a little less than ideal. So I'm going to rush up here. I'm just going to barrage the ever-loving hell out of the Long Tom. I kind of figured this would be the case, but I hadn't fully planned on it.
One attitude adjustment coming right up.
Okay. He managed to spread his blast over every single back location, so that sucks. Welcome to Spooktik. Sprog would be on board with any plan to hijack your stream. Yes, he would be. I am quite positive.
I'm here.
Red Gargo. Actually, no.
Good to go.
Can any of my hunchbacks just get in range to help out? Because I don't anticipate the shot will be particularly hard. And it's not. Okay, that's good. So if I can just use my hunchbacks to just barrage him down,
Roger, Commander.
that'll be good enough. Okay. Managed to crit his machine gun.
That's a critical hit.
But the real thing I would like to, blow him up before I crit is that Long Tom. Because I think I might want to steal the Long Tom. Lots of fire coming in. So many PPCs on this force. They're packing 1, 2, 3 3, 4, 5? Yeah, they got 5 PPCs, a twin binary laser, and then the Long Tom.
You.
So they've brought a pretty fascinating combination of weapon systems. Okay, let's burn them down. Hopefully this hunchback is simply reclaiming my birthright. Alright, die please.
Firing on target.
There we go. Long Tom destroyed.
Vehicle frag.
Apparently the Long Tom was the only unit in the force? What? Okay, that's an interesting way of playing the game. In combat, I think that this thing is single players? Yes, you do seem to attack
Yes,
artillery.
Commander.
It was quite painful, actually. So unfortunately, I do not have my traditional solution to incoming enemy fire. Oh, can I get, there it is. I'll take that. And that would, of course, be a the SRM Griffin. Oh, even better. So we're missing off on the Clint. I'd like to kill him just because he's got 2 PPCs. Then I would like to not be functional by the time this is done. Luckily for us, he can't hit the broadside of the barn anyway, so it doesn't really matter all that much. It's the engine. That's all you don't need.
Right here.
Alright, can I run up and punch him? But I'm not going to. I'm going to run up and I'm going to burn him. Laser. Lots of laser energy. Coming your way, sir.
Targeting 4 and Alpha strike.
Not quite. Not quite enough. You like work hard as my mistakes were made. Blackjack, it's a 3x. More blazers. Oh, they're targeting my hunchbacks now. That's an interesting plan considering the hunchbacks are fresh. It's only PPCs while we was here because there's a lot of them. Like, if you fire enough PPCs, eventually you will destroy all of the things.
All the armor.
No, that's Rekar who's saving for that. Gray has his own plans. God only knows what they are. He refuses to share them so that I can plan against them. Wait, how did every single one of you... Oh, they must have been reserving this whole time, I guess? Oh, you son of a bitch.
Lost a weapon. Let's hope we find a replacement.
I am going to turn you into...
Await the order.
I suppose a Krabby Patty might be the way to describe it. You're going to cease to exist right about now. There we go. And people wonder why I hate Clints.
Give them everything you've got.
Slipping up behind and apparently nailing us in the back. Destroying my ultra autocannon.
I'm on the clock.
I loved that ultra autocannon, by the way.
Reading you.
So I'm gonna have to outright annihilate all of your hopes and dreams from now until the end of time. Because you destroyed my ultra autocannon.
Move order.
It was a nice gig. He had an XL engine, it just completely tore out the entire thing. Where's that Vindicator? Please explode.
4 Alpha strike.
I don't have any interest in capturing a Vindicator. You do not need to knock him over.
Good.
You can just blow him apart. Where's my charger? Oh, your charger is locked away currently in someone's location. Bubba,
What do you want?
I want you to go back in time and fix the fact that you just lost one of my favorite weapons.
Coordinates
And
received.
if you can do that, then maybe we'll talk. Wow. You managed to not kill him.
Critical hit, Commander.
I don't know how you managed to do that, but you did.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Okay, let's move on in. Over here, we'll get our stability back going. And then I will attempt to blow you apart. You have 33 health. I've only got 40 damage.
Let's see if I'm
There we
smart
go.
enough to
Oh, we've
line
broken
this
it.
up.
Oh no, looks like business as usual. Oh, that's cruel.
Inform you I'm paid per kill.
I normally do much better than
Yes,
this.
Commander.
Alright, we're a lost track. Let's see if we can't dig into the side of some into the side of some blackjacks. We can kill the blackjacks. Life will be fine. Such a waste, but we'll do it anyway.
Firing everything.
Good drill, good drill. And there goes the right torso. Took out the entire mech, as was the plan. And now we'll try and do the exact same thing to the other blackjack, and we might earn a blackjack. It's a shame that just because it's not. It's a shame that they're not using loot magnet, and I really don't know why. And I probably should suggest it on Bloody's Discord. Integrate loot magnet and integrate. God, what was the other one that I keep complaining about?
Go, go.
There's some other quality of life mod that I really enjoyed that I cannot, for the life of me, remember at the moment. Pilot of the magnet. Sprogue, I think, actually is already in here. Sprogue has a pilot.
All right.
So we could do that. My AC rant? What did I rant about ACs? I mean, aside from 10-shot autocannon 2, or 4-shot autocannon 2s. Let's not be crazy yet. I'll get up here.
Lifting off.
Unless you identify something else. Wait, what? I'm pretty sure you're already here as a pilot. Ooh, he's got double heat sinks.
Reporting
That would be a
critical
blackjack well worth stealing.
hit. Waiting for orders.
Hunchback. Do me a favor, just crit his engine. Don't bother with anything else. Just splatter them crits. In fact, target his arm.
Here we go.
Now, why would I do such a crazy thing? I want to panic the pilot. I don't want to kill him.
Critical hit.
I've unfortunately weakened this mech a bit too much. And so trying to accomplish what I really would like to
Moving full position.
is going to take a little work. This broken mech with jump shits and PPCs. You are far more cruel than even I am. Let's see, how much health has he got? He's got enough to take probably 4 strikes, actually.
Copy.
Damn it. It went internal, I think.
Pacified.
It did. Came so close.
Mission successful.
Put a suspicious cargo on him. I don't know if the other one had double heat sinks. I know it had an XL engine, which we might be able to rob off that one. Alright, so that was painful. All reliable losing an arm. Because of this goddamn Clint. Probably should go up the long-tom artillery piece. I don't have anything to put it into, and it's super bloody heavy. I'm not sure I want to go in that direction, actually. Because I really kind of hated artillery by the end of the campaign just because of how it made you use it. And it just stopped being fun anymore. Because it was too good. Of course you robbed me of the last blackjack part I needed to complete this. I got the long tom anyway. And some ammo for the long tom. Enough for 3 shots. So that'll work out. Then your point blank range. Yeah, loot magnet should be a thing in this mod. I don't know why it's not. Can't escape it? Yeah, it would appear that I'm forced to have a long tom. Long tom is 34 tons effective. Not including heat sinks even. Which is a bit of an annoyance, actually. Show me my Shadowhawk. That is now in 15 million pieces all over the bloody floor. Well, I have ammunition for UAC 5 now, I guess. So pull that out. Do I have an XL engine? I do. Can I do an XL engine? No, it does take up the whole core. So if I want this, it has to be like that. And this mech is just not light enough to be able to handle that. Finance are in the red. Yeah, that happens a lot. We don't really let it bother us. Alright. Gas rifle maybe? That'd be always fun if I have enough ammunition to make it work. Because the pilot driving this thing generally is, well, he has breaching shot. So a Gauss rifle dealing 75 damage, unless they know. Okay, good, it's doing the proper damage. It would be pretty decent. Oh, you did say something about unreliable needing a rebuild? Yeah, I guess. 3 million pieces, don't get them mixed up with Grace. It was only 12 tons overweight. Yeah, but I don't feel like shipping the engine down by, 12 tons. 6.5 ton engine. It's just that it's such a terrible mech. Oh, right, we were talking about going in with an MRM-50, weren't we? Right, I remember our conversations that we had over Saturday. Where's them MRMs? Put on the 20, put on the 30. This, of course, ruins my ability to build a twin MRM-30 mech, but that'll be fine. Are you doing your way to the story or solo campaign? So we have started already doing a couple of the flashpoints. So the way it works in this mod is that there's a whole bunch of series of flashpoints that would play through the storyline campaign missions. So you don't get all of the cutscenes and that sort of thing, but you can play through the storyline if you want. If you actually want to watch us do our first storyline playthrough, you have to go to our YouTube channel, and there is a, God, what's it called? There is a season 1 playthrough of all of that. Give it an XL, problem solved. Yeah, unfortunately we're going to have to. I don't see a way of building this mech without it, but I think we might be able to get away with making it work. I just really, really, really hate it. By the way, what's up? Oh, interesting. Do they explode? Ooh, we're going to get our hands on more of those. So I want an Angel ECM on this thing. I want an XL engine on this thing. It gives me 6.5 tons. I need how many rounds? 3 tons of ammo, I believe. Ammo, missile, arrow force. God, no, please no. Right, 3 tons of ammo. 2 tons of improved missiles, and a ton of standard that we will hopefully never use. An XL engine is April 1st with that all. Well, unfortunately, we have problems. Does the Spider still have the light engine? If so, we should really rip it out. How much would the light engine not give me? Yeah, I could do that, actually. That's actually not a bad idea. Because we're not using the Spider anyway. We're not using either of them, really. Refit. Yank the sucker. That issue is accuracy with the kind of mod. Engine out. Pull out all the guns. You know what? Just strip. Let's do this the easy way. We're going to store it. Store the battle mech for the cheap. Gives me all the stuff back. Yeah, that'll probably work out a lot better, actually. So rip those out, patch up all that, and then equipment, engines, light. Light doesn't give you quite as much to work with, but it does make you lighter. All right, good night, Brogue. Have a good one. All right, so we've got that rocket and rolling already. I'd rather actually go with an E-cooling +1, but I don't think I'm going to bother. So weapons, missile, MRM-30, MRM-20. I'd love to go twin MRM-30s, but oh wait, I thought the tonnage wasn't there. Oh, it is there now because of the light engine, which then means I can't afford the ammunition to keep that thing running. That sucks. That would have been really cool though. We need to get ourselves a clan XL engine, it seems. How much heat efficiency we're gonna 33, 39, I'm actually okay with that. So give me 3 tons of ammo to run this sucker. Improved, and standards. Always just blanking past it. And machine guns. Now that he's gone, put jump jets on everything. Nah, we'll be good. So 1.5 tons. I would like to get an ECM on this thing because it's gonna need it. I need 0.5 ton back. Or if I can find the Guardian, which I think I actually do have a Guardian. I thought I had a Guardian. Or did I give up the Guardian because I had a... Yeah, I gave up the Guardian because I had an Angel. But I have fair armor, which I can throw on there. That'll give me another 0.5 ton to play with, which I think I will invest in armor because this mech has been getting lit up a lot. People like to shoot at it. They think it's full of candy or something. There we go. We'll do that. That'll be 12-day repair going on here. Do have a single heatsink in order to try and keep the heat gains to a somewhat minimum. Got enough ammunition to run this thing for 12 rounds of shooting. So, right, the only thing left is to quickly buy a couple of things. I need a lower arm and a hand, because this thing might actually get involved in a little bit more close-range combat now. Give me a hand, give me a lower arm. Can't fit the TTS missile because it's not enough tonnage anymore. If I were to buy it, which I don't think I would bother with anyway. Put in the lower arm. Get in there. And the hand. And we're good to go. 500 is nice. Yes, 500 MRMs.
Right.
That might be a bit much even for me. Alright, so we built this thing into a missile boat, which is going to be, you know, fun. Alright, ship repair scaffolding is in 19 days. 26 days until the end of the month. We gotta make a couple 100,000 Z-bills. I think I'm just gonna chill for 2 days to get the Royal Griffin back. Because with All Reliable out, we have lost, you know, one of our better mechs. It pains me to say it, but it's true. What did we do to the Griffin? Did we just patch it up? I think that's all we did to it. No, that's the wrong Griffin. Yeah, it looks like we just patched it. Did we lose like half the mech? It's a warship size launcher. Yup. Oh, that'd be pretty hilarious. Alright, back to the commands. Oh no, first barracks. I need to check to make sure our pilots are, you know, up to snuff. Able to kill people.
What's the plan?
I'm on the clock.
Graybeard, Kager. Kager has leveled his tactics up. I think I was saving. Yeah, I'm saving for guts or gunnery. You're good. Moon is ready to level up. He can get his +2 health. I'd rather he not. Max sprint is useful given what he's been driving lately. Yeah, we'll give him the max sprint. Take advantage of that as long as we can.
What? Aye, aye. I'm here.
Reldex is ready for his level up.
Waiting for orders.
And Swiss PTA. Give him that gunnery, so he's not quite so terrible.
I'm here.
Talik also leveling up. Good, good. I think Talik could also use the max sprint.
MechWarrior training.
Do that way he can just get into the battle faster.
Commander?
Ready to Lizard, getting the gunnery level. And finally, Rekar. Hey, Rekar gets breaching shot or piloting. I don't think Rekar's here, but I think Rekar wanted to go full ballistic on this one. We'll probably go breaching shot, I think. Does anyone remember what Rekar had wanted? If he wanted to be an ace pilot or if he wanted to be a breaching shot pilot? Sure, it's doable for one shot. Wait, what? There's 2.5 tons of ammo per salvo. Yep. Actually, you know what? Breaching shot isn't all that useful a lot of the time. Oh, good. He wanted piloting? Alright, that's good. Because I can finally have a shoot and scoop pilot. Thank God. Commander. Needs to be an assault to hold all launchers. Alright. Protect the mech as an escort, I'd rather not. Backyard barbecue is an ambush convoy, I'd rather not. Raiding party. Kerosene duty. I thought there was an assassination mission that we were saving up for. Apparently not. Alright, we're gonna grab another battle. Because battles are fun. And straightforward. And it's against the Turians, so they might give me something cool. Get our Hunchback in there. Get Mr. Moon Prime. And we'll rock him. Should probably sell the Spider, but I'm not going to. Doesn't the Spider have something built into it that's good? Or, no, it had the Pharaoh and we ripped that out. Probably super heavy. Talos time. Oh god, please let me have a Talos. I really want a Talos. I would absolutely love to have a Talos. Especially one of the good ones. You know, if they wouldn't mind giving me an LB10X autocannon version. How's it going, Bloody? We're doing pretty good. We're not on the most recent patch since I didn't see the patch notes until about a half hour before this. But we're doing pretty good. How have you been? Bloody, by the way, for those who don't know, is the author of this mod. And who has created all of these wonderful things. Well, put all of these wonderful things together and made it all work, which is awesome. So. So yeah, there was a major patch, for those of you who don't know, for BTA 3062 right now, which includes a whole bunch of new vehicles, brand new B LRMs, which apparently are like Swarm LRMs, but better, because apparently they're really good, and there's like a sit and shoot version for the Narc Beacon, so that's going to be pretty fun. Just the man, the myth, the legend. A super heavy is 105 to 200 tons.
Command interface initiated.
So, as far as I know, there's nothing heavier than a 200 ton super heavy. B LRMs. The bees. Oh, good. It's going to be a straight up battle against what appears to be... yeah, that's 5 mechs. Alright, so there's the Turian support lines. Got a Vulcan. Okay, Mr. Scarecrow's come to play. Sort of moonwalking. The Matar. BTA Superheavy is 110? Yeah. But there's other ones. Although I don't know if they're actually in BTA. Are they? Huh.
We got bad guys.
He's not joking, Trey. He put B... yes, I saw. I did pay attention to his patch notes. That's another one of the... wait, what are you again? Were you a blackjack or no? You are a blackjack. It's another one. Alright, so we have an opportunity to get ourselves a blackjack with prototype double heat sinks, I believe. It's probably even more blackjacks. Jeez.
Send me a real opponent.
Why no Herbie launcher? Because that would be far too powerful and we all know it. So we've got one of these mechs moving in... oh, okay, that's probably him. That's probably an Orion. What is the BTA Super Heavy? Another one he is in battle. Yes. Can't wait for your clan pack, by the way. I'm very much looking forward to that. By the way, Bloody, have you ever considered changing it so that AC2s do 10 damage per shot, but they shoot 4 times? I think if you crunch the numbers, you'll find that it's actually not all that out of line with full-on damage curves. But something to consider. You'll probably ignore it, but I've been basically badgering everybody with that for the past while now, actually. That's actually the reason why I started making the catalog of BattleTech weapons. Yes, it's 75 tons. Could be a Warhammer, but I kind of doubt it. I'll consider it.
Commander?
The biggest problem that it runs into is that you have to click 24 times whenever you want to shoot anything with a Rack 2. But it does make the gun look really fun. 70-ton archer? Could be. Yeah, that's another good idea. We'll find out for sure. Oh good, we managed to nail the Vulcan with a PPC and structure expose him. We know how dangerous these Vulcans can be. There was one that jumped in behind one of our Griffins and just was the absolute nightmare to finally just dislodge and get out of there. Nope, sprint. Don't you dare go slowly. Well, apparently you have to go slowly. Alright, we'll walk into range, we'll keep the accuracy high, we'll get ourselves into a pool of water, and I'll see if I can't blow off your arm. It's not going to help me all that much, but every little bit counts. Cataphract. We're fighting the Turians, though. Switching his AC2s. Hey, I think the AC2 idea is a good idea. If I didn't think it was a good idea, I wouldn't have spent so much time trying to convince the BattleTech developers. Well, actually, no, I haven't submitted my data yet. But I wouldn't have spent so much time gathering this information. And thus becoming so angry with the balance in BattleTech. Against Turians, a Warhammer seems reasonable. Do they use a lot of Warhammers? That's... if so, then we might be able to do some fun things. Keep the Ostrock in back, and we'll just start laser drilling. Ooh. Oh, nice shooting text. We not only blew off the arm, we blew off the leg as well. That is gorgeous. Congratulations. Everybody give Talik a round of applause. His round of shooting was amazing. And then he blew off his entire right torso, falling over. So, that worked out quite nicely. Missiles, large laser, and 2 mediums.
Systems holding.
What the heck was that? It was a grasshopper. Okay, that makes sense. And we got a wolfhound. Okay, avoid the PPC. Oh, it's an advanced wolfhound with twin PPCs. Alright, we'll kill that Vulcan, though. I mean, like, yeah. Oh, wow, I did not realize you did 65 damage with blazers. We're gonna have to deal with you pretty soon, because we had an easy time of it last battle where we didn't have to worry about getting hit. But now, since we're fighting uphill and not in much cover, it's becoming a problem.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
I want you to charge forward with your Royal Griffin, attract a whole ton of fire, and not die. Can you do these things in that order?
Let's get down to it.
He could kill you easily. You're also a very vulnerable target right now. We'll go for it just to remove him. Although he has lost a considerable number of his weapon systems. Oh! Oh my. So he has an AMS. That's a problem. Cataphract is also a Davy mech? It's mostly Lao. Helps they stole the factory. Oh yeah, this is 3062, so by now, yeah, they have stolen the factory. And arms to steal. Alright, so the Vulcan didn't move very fast. I can probably finish him off with just a little bit extra aggression. We'll try and keep ourselves somewhat hidden before we make our push to try and get up above this. Oh, you're just so much more of a threat and so much easier to kill now. I'll give a reprieve to that Vulcan for a bit and dig into this blackjack as much as we can. Because the blazers are too much of a danger. So I only need one part to that specific blackjack too, by the way, before I can fully build it. Okay, some light fire into the Royal Griffin. David's factories in the 30s. Oh, I thought it was the 60s. And the Capellans get it back in the 60s. But the Cat Factory saw the David out back at that point. Nice.
Standing by.
With electronic countermeasures. Don't want to move the Griffin quite like that, but it does have a Guardian ECM. It doesn't provide a buffer like area, but it does self-protect.
10-4.
I only need one of your parts. You can come quietly, or I can blow you into little tiny pieces.
Commander.
The choice is yours. Actually, what I need to do is I need to get around to the side on this guy so I can just start digging into him because he's got an XL engine.
Engaging.
Unfortunately, we're doing most of our damage right to the center torso, which is less than ideal. Better for trying to steal weapons, though.
I'm here.
So there is that. Come on, roll. Asti, I don't quite want Asti up front, but we don't have much of a choice. Yeah, 56, not all that great. Just anything better? Oh, there's snubs, even better. Oh, I want that Wolfhound, and I want it bad. We need to make sure that we don't start getting a little bit too scattered in our approach. You want to concentrate fire as much as possible. And then the Caesar? What? Grasshopper looking like the older brother coming up and it's like, have you been bullying my little brother? It's like, maybe a bit. But we have you under control. There goes the Vulcan. One step forward. Medium laser. Machine guns. Dear God. Moon, you're just eating all of the fire today. We gotta get him out into cover. And our 30-tonner off in the back. How's BattleTech going today? Not well.
I'm losing weapons, Commander.
Oh, those snubs, man. So good. At least you managed to miss me entirely with your blazers. But I am going to kill you. Yeah, good timing. Very good timing. Alright, I'm going to move. Ooh, I could actually move there to bully you. Unfortunately, I'm just short of being able to punch you in the face. Which, you know, is kind of the preferred method of dealing with you. I will take that because that gives me the option to show my front to the majority of the enemy forces. And I can laser everything. Is that what you need? Not much more, actually. 23 versus how much was that? Only 4. Alright, I'm going to precision strike with this. See if I can't drill my way through. Blow up that engine.
Giving them everything I've got.
We blew up a double heatsink. But it doesn't look like we've managed to quite crack it. But we have a couple of SRM units that we can use to finish up. Hello, Swiss BTA. Welcome to the stream. Moon just eating even. And the first to die is Mr. Moon Prime. His head blown off by a laser from a trebuchet. Congratulations. That sucks.
Reading you.
Not gonna lie, that kinda sucks.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
So I lost one of my hunchbacks,
I'm here.
which is no bueno, for obvious reasons.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Ooh, good. I will have cover here. We'll probably kill him. Yes, an F in chat for Moon, who has become our first pilot casualty of the entire campaign. There's 11 left. There we go. No more Blazer. Mr. Bad. Yes, Mr. Badluck.
Obligated to inform you I'm paid per kill.
Very punishing on that one, actually. The grasshopper hit in the head with the large laser and the structure exposed, and the medium laser killed him. Yeah, just a stack of bad luck on that one. From bucket. Pretty decent range for a medium laser too.
Yes, Commander.
All right, let's get you. Oh, you're in range to punch. Oh, that's incredibly tempting. It could jump here as well, but it looks like the accuracy is absolutely garbage. So I will rush in for this punch and see if I can't harm him with 70 damage. Okay, good job. Structure exposed. He's lost his evasion. which opens him up for to leak. Oh, and his shoulder is wide open. Unfortunately, I can't fully take advantage of that fact, I don't think. Yeah, I can't. I'm still going to, but that's his left torso, which unfortunately is on his right side, which means I'm going to have to abandon cover if I want the shot. And you know what? I gotta do want the shot. Because there's an opportunity to absolutely buzzsaw through him, and I do think he's got some sort of light engine. Yep, he most certainly did. So that's both of the Snowball's PPCs.
Enemy mech destroyed.
I can complain as a space caps. We're talking when you're dead. Oh, getting hit again. That grasshopper is actually being really punishing. Like, it doesn't look like he's doing much, but he's being quite consistent, and that's a bit of a problem. I need to kill that Vulcan. At some point, I will just chuck something his way and blow up his entire mech, but for now, he gets to continue. Oh, it's an Uber mech. Oh god, it's an R60L. Oh Christ. So, he missed, so there's that.
Reporting.
But I think that is the proper response of all MechWarriors everywhere upon seeing an R60L is basically, oh god, it's an R60L. You're being haunted next 6 years though. He could be a Jedi. You don't know that. Oh, I could just focus in. I need 4 good hits. No, I'll use another mech that has a higher percentage chance of annihilating him. Structure exposed, that's what I want. Once I remove his cannon, I can ignore him. Then that'll be 2 mechs that are dead, but not really. Oh, hi. Surprise, I guess. That was one hell of a run. So the trench bucket wants to get involved. How badly damaged was it? Oh, it was a torso too. And it's on my hunchback with the special equipment. The enemy is being vicious today. We're gonna have to respond in kind, otherwise we're gonna explode. And that's less than ideal in many, many ways.
Why drink and drive when you can
Hi.
smoke and fly?
So here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to shoot at you. And I'm going to shoot at you. Because I'm a bit too cocky like that.
And for my next trick, a stunning display of
Okay,
ineptitude.
good hit on that one. And we critted the gun, but we didn't break it.
Well, who needed salvage anyways?
So, just a leap kick. Yup. Ouch. Pain. Pain is real. Oh god, the hunchback is about to become unsteady.
Reading you.
Rekgar, let's have you basically try and save the day, as you so often love to do. Keep the distance, man. Keep your distance. Oh, you can actually get around behind him. Ironically, for once, I don't want you to. Because if you're behind him, you can't, take advantage of things. Average movement, kick, grasshopper. Alright, take away his ability to shoot you.
10-4.
Okay, and there goes the entire ammunition, which took him out. Good. Alright, so we removed the AC-20 from the field, which is good. Why the loo rolls? I'm gonna haunt the Argo and steals everyone's toilet paper.
Standing by.
Oh, that's what he meant by loo rolls. Alright, Mr. Bucket Man. You actually moved an incredibly far distance. Like, look at all that evasion he's currently stacking on top. Oh, the grasshopper's gonna be next on top of me. We gotta get rolling. We gotta get rolling fast, baby. I'm gonna come up here and see what I can actually get done. I'll probably not be able to hit anything, but now's a great chance to shut off ER large lasers so I can blaze away next turn.
Locking target.
I missed both times, but we were expecting that. This one doesn't count.
Should've known I'd miss.
I have a major life. I've successfully bought some for Amazon. Yeah, Amazon does count. Okay, Royal Griffin taking a little bit of damage, but you may have actually stepped within jump range.
Well
Now, if
done.
only your little
Here we go.
buddies in the back stop becoming such a problem.
Receiving you.
Let's get Kyogre out of here. Before Kyogre explodes, what's in this torso? Oh god, it's almost gone. And it's all of his heat sinks, so that's less than grand. So I have to somehow get this mech out of here without, getting it blown up. And I really kind of doubt my ability to do that. Just a little bit. Oh, that kick was brutal. Oh shoot, and I didn't shed, so I gotta shed. There we go. Don't quite want to cook the whole mech just yet. Just most of it. Yeah, so the grasshopper's now getting a little bit of damage on. Trench bucket has SRMs? Yeah. That's why I turned my left torso away from him. If I crank hard enough in that direction, he can't hurt me. That's the idea anyway. Do reticle heat sinks explode in this mod? I don't know.
Damage. Yes, Commander.
In other mods, yes. Yes, they explode quite powerfully. Bubba,
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
you would do 70 damage if you punched him. You can deal a heck of a lot more than that. And also, I think you might be in jump range. You absolutely are. So this might be a little bit of a hubris maneuver to try and do. So I'll wait on it.
I'm here.
I will absolutely wait on it, because there are chances here that I would like to take advantage of.
Move order.
Rhaegar, of course, going to continue to work on his own. Clearly a bit of a lone wolf. Alright, so now... I could try and work on the Vulcan just to remove it as an initiative sink. But that grasshopper is just too inviting of a target. Where is your AMS? I know where the... It's in your head, isn't it? No, it's not, surprisingly. Okay. Is it in a fist? No, there's your AMS. It's in your right torso. I'll have to keep that in mind. That actually looks really satisfying. But luckily, Resident only shut down 4 missiles. Just as long as enhanced imaging explodes, doesn't explode into the game. Yeah, enhanced imaging. It's going to detonate. Okay, so the trash bucket didn't move at all. I will reserve down underneath this guy up here.
I'll just sit
He
here.
reserved with me. That's unfortunate.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, Talik. I'm going to push you out rather aggressively when you normally don't need to be. But I'm going to try and bank on enough ER large lasers drilling into you that, you know, victory becomes assured and all that. 99, 62.
Firing up.
Oh, we got a penetrating hit with the structure exposed and a heatsink destroyed.
That looked.
If I remove
like a
that
pretty-
shoulder, he loses his ability to defend himself. That's what I was hoping for. Well, not hoping, but planning on. So now I just need to get a PPC
Series armor
shell
loss.
into the side. PPC shell? PPCs don't come in shells. Oh, it's so close. It's so close. I'm gonna jump. It's not as accurate, but it's safer.
Can fly.
I'm gonna die. Hopefully you will be fine. Cross your fingers now. There we go. Right torso's gone. He can no longer point defense.
Who needed
Didn't quite make him unsteady, so he is going to still be able to punch, but he's lost an arm, so that should help a bit. Duck! Oh, good. Haha, perfectly planned on that one.
They've blown past my armor.
I know, they're being quite mean to my hunchbacks. Okay,
Reporting.
both torsos now fully exposed. You dicks. You absolute dicks. I don't think I'm going to be able to get my hunchback away from here. I just don't think that's going to be a thing. Considering how little armor he has on the back, I think we're probably stuck. Because I can't kill this trebuchet in time. No way. I shot my wing. Turn me out and open. Hey, you weren't in the open. You were in cover. You were down here. You were safe, my man. And then all hell kind of broke loose after that. But until that point happened, you were grand. Alright, we're going to show our left side to protect our hunch.
Good to go.
Because it's what I've got to work with. And we're going to probably just keep shoving the line on heat. I'm on the wrong side of the grasshopper, unfortunately. Okay, we're going to push the heat. What am I looking at in terms of chances of crashing here? 30%. Make it rock. Good job. I'm proud of you. So if you can't run away, let them fight. Pretty much. Oh, they reserved.
Reading you.
That's a fascinating decision that you've just made for yourself, sir.
Clock. What do you want?
Because I can pressure the grasshopper even more. And I plan to. How much of a chance of, exploding? Less than 10. Shutdown penalty, attack plus 2. Yeah, I'm going to work with that.
One adjustment coming right up.
And he's panicked. I like to see the panic. The panic is good. Probably, yeah. I don't anticipate the trench bucket not destroying it.
Light.
What did I cover? You were providing your own covering fire. Oh. Press the wrong button. I wanted to swing the camera. And actually, water is cover. Didn't you watch that episode of Mythbusters with everybody else? Alright, you're gonna sprint so you can get that side angle. Where is that side? There it is. There it is. That's what I want.
Let's move.
Yes, I'm continuing to sort of ignore the trench bucket to see if I can't pound him.
Fire all.
Good hit. Actuator destroy time 2. Come on, pilot. Panic. Eject. Bail.
Critical hit.
Well, he's lost his evasion, but he's still reasonably confident. Real firepower. Ooh, the trebuchet ignoring it, going for the griffin. I think the griffin's about to be centered on by everybody. Blackjack slipping over to the side of it. No, firing the Ostrak. Okay, so they're splitting their fire a bit. I can work with this. Disco back does the disco, then it punches. Well, he may have his opportunity to punch very soon. Alright, Royal Ostrak. It's not being driven by Rekgar, which is unfortunate. Because if Rekgar was driving, then Rekgar could shoot and scoot. And that'd be brilliant. What you got left? Oh, you're so close to death. You were so very close to the death. I'm gonna see if I can't work with that more. Surprisingly, that hunchback is just torching himself, which is really amusing to me, actually. And lasers. Okay, there goes his right leg. So now he's on the ground, and he ain't doing nothing.
Critical hit, Commander.
How much to be made a pilot? I'm thinking Moon Moon wants back in. It's for subs. So anybody who is subscribed is eligible to become a pilot. All right, let's see if the grasshopper turns and shoots the hunchback, which I think he just did. Kyogre managing to just right between the fire. Gotta halt the Argo for at least a month. Well, we're gonna be hiring another pilot, and it's going to be and it has to be someone else first because we got to get through everybody first. But eventually, yes, there's a chance for Moon Moon to cycle back in. Alright, it's decent damage there. But Bunnyman. Alright, Kyogre. I was not expecting you to live at this point. So I kind of want you to just punch him, but I'm still a little bit too worried about that trebuchet. Maybe I shouldn't be, but...
I'm on the clock. What
Hey,
do you
Bubba.
want?
Get in behind him.
Alright, let's get down to it.
Hi. Precision strike. Oh, that's me. Why isn't it letting me shoot? Aim right dead center. Let's see if we can't open up some wounds.
One adjustment coming right up.
Okay, engine crit.
Well, who needed salvage anyways?
Yes, Commander.
And that allows Rekgar to then bounce way back. Actually, can you run there? Rekgar can run there. For the greatest of accuracy. Oh, there's a chance when we come back if we can bring back. Well, the Argo also opens up and has more space in it. He's got 3 health left in his center torso. How much you want to bet we don't hit it? Okay, we got it. We got it. So there goes the transit bucket. Moon Moon, you are avenged. And now, for the lovely and talented Kyogre,
Receiving you.
who's gonna run up to this guy and hope that he hits anywhere in here. Actually, no, he'll hope that he hits the head, but 17. Give it a swing.
Move order.
What's the point if it's not fun? Oh god, come on.
Engaging.
Well, he killed it. We didn't get to watch it happen, but Kyogre going in there with the kill.
Tango down.
Beautiful. Just beautiful. Alright, and now Talik gets to go play games with the blackjack.
Moving to position.
Hi. How much do you enjoy this?
Copy that. Firing up strike.
Lots of penetration. Oh, just instantly killed. Burned everything into the back. The only thing left is a single Vulcan that has a machine gun and a medium laser. I think we've done well. Surrender, pilot. Oh, I think he just surrendered. He guarded entrenched, just sat still.
All right, let's get down to it.
He knows what he did. Let's not accidentally risk exploding the entire mech. So maybe the SRM bucket would kill someone else. Would not be the only one of the space guns. Cruel. Such a cruel ally.
Location confirmed.
Hi, little trench bucket.
Copy that.
Or not, you're a Vulcan. Pilot, bail out of the mech. Don't make me have to blow this entire thing sky high. You know you don't want to be there.
Reporting.
Even K-Ogre is going to get involved in this one.
Good to go. Firing on target.
And lasers. Oh, there he goes. Both legs destroyed. I think we only one salvageable part anyway, because we made a mistake. Alrighty, not bad.
Mission successful.
Well, not great, but not bad. Yeah, the league is in perfect shape. It's wonderful. So that Ostrak is surprisingly tough because of all the armor we threw onto it with that XL engine. I hate that XL engine, but if it's going to go on something, may as well go on something that can take a punch. Yeah, the Hunchback just had clean knocked off. Talik is officially killed in action. There was nothing that could be done. Right, we're going to grab the blackjack part in order to get the blackjack. I also want them snub-nose PPCs. Because they're really good. Whole bunch of double heat sinks and a 240 rated fusion core, but we're not going to need them because this mod gives you everything. Oh, that's tempting. But it weighs 9 tons compared to the much less tonnage. What's the range on this? 330, 530, and the binary laser is 330, 510. Yeah, so it's just inferior in all ways. Got an Urban Mech part, Vulcan part, 3 parts tool found. Got the binary laser anyway, and the streaks, and a double heatsink. Who had the doubles? The blackjack that we just took. Actually, no, the blackjack should have prototype doubles, I think. With pine cones again. Still Autobots TV. No. Dips and Moonman stereo. Poor Moonman. You shall be remembered when others play your stereo. Probably music that you never liked. Moonman Prime has died. View the wall. He was hit in the head by an enemy trebuchet. Was with the company for 140 days. So not bad. Deployed in 18 deployments, 5 injuries were taken. Managed to score 16 mech kills and 4 normal mech kills. Good job. Alright, we're going to put a cut in here for the YouTube. Don't worry, we're still going to continue to stream, but YouTube needs a little cut because they can only handle about an hour of awesomeness before the things need to go on. Jackson, I spent all of my Seables and Solaris matches. Spoilers awesome. Not only did he lose it all, he had all kinds of debt left over. Alright, so just for the YouTubes, I've been Tarek. Thank you very much for watching. If you like what you've been saying, hit that like button and subscribe, and then hit the notification bell and all of that jazz. Leave a comment. Let me know how you've been enjoying the series so far, and make sure that you do put an F in chat / the comments for Mr. Moonman Prime, who served with us so well and then got killed by a trench bucket. And we'll see you all in the next episode.